Radical.
Welcome to part one of Radical Rapid Fire Cover Response for March the 14th through the 20th, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. Cause_tech. One of my favorite memes is that of the solar system where the sun, Mercury, Jupiter, etc. are round, but the Earth and the only the Earth is flat. We're doomed, aren't we? Well, when you say we're doomed, ultimately, you and me, we are doomed. I mean, our bodies only have so much life left in them. We can pass down our genetic information. That's the best we can do. But then, you know what? Our offspring are doomed unless they pass down their genetic information, and it continues and it continues and it continues. But I'm not really talking about that or the meaning of life and existence. We can pretty much see that every planet out there is round. Okay, there's a thing called an orbit. It makes sense to most people, but just like flat, like Monopoly board like planets out there. Like, what would that even look like? It doesn't, it just, I mean, come on now. Come on now. That's the first thing I would mention to anybody that thinks that the earth is flat. Carlos Palma. Retro collecting is not fun in my book. I would rather get a modded console with all the games in it than paying hundreds of dollars on eBay. Well, you know, here's what you could do. Here's what sounds fun, right? Loading up you're loading up your car, getting ready to go on long cross-country trips, you know, to find Little Samson, to find maybe Flintstones, Dinosaur Peak, you know, to go to these places to pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for premium rare models, examples of these vehicles, you know, burning up all the gas money, basically spending a small fortune to hunt down these old, in most cases, crappy games by today's standards. I don't know what doesn't sound fun about that. Penguin Wizard. A friend of mine is slowly getting me interested into wrestling, and my friend was a huge fan of both Razor Ramon and the Hardy Boys, so I hope to see some of the great matches they did. I might have left a comment recommending to you the ladder match between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. And anything with the Hardy Boys, you know, late 90s, early thousands, the stuff they did with Edge and Christian, just amazing, amazing matches. And a lot of matches that came decades later was actually built on the foundation, you know, of that ladder match between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels and those amazing tag matches. Also, the Hardys have some great tag matches with Bubba and Devon, you know. Hey, Devon, get the tables! Yeah, a lot of that table stuff, you know, a lot of that extreme stuff. Yeah, they were called Too Extreme for a reason, or Team Extreme for a reason. Stephen M. Matt Hardy has a YouTube channel where he does podcasts where they talk about the old classic WWE days. Yeah, it's pretty cool to put on the background. You know, a lot of these people that do these wrestling podcasts. I just like a lot of these longer podcasts. Just to put in the background in general. Sometimes I'll catch a lot of you live stream video games, like Scary Jersey Guy. I'll just put your stuff on in the background, and I enjoy hearing people talk about games or wrestling or movies or whatnot. I enjoy listening to stuff in the background while I'm doing lots of work or, you know, getting ready for the flea market trips on the weekend. Damn it all. He's such a lazy, grimy piece of garbage. He even admitted in the past that he doesn't believe half of what he says. He straight up said he pretends to be a conservative to grift and act like a victim. Talking about the quartering. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But where did he admit this? Like, I didn't see where he admitted it. Seems like it would hurt his grift. But yeah, he does grift. He does grift, you know? MBK Silent. I tend to think flat earthers know they're wrong. They just want to be a part of something because they failed themselves in their own lives. Well, there's a lot of communities out there, MBK Silent, that you can become involved in that, I mean, the gaming communities, the car communities, you know, the wrestling communities. There's a lot of communities you can become involved in that have nothing to do with flat earthing, unless you want to be like the king of the community. Yeah, right? I mean, you could probably... There's probably openings in the flat earther community for like someone to actually take over and take their message public, you know? CAWF Video Game Wrestling. Owen asked for the Hardys. Yeah, Tony Khan bought the exclusive rights to the music library. That song was a part of which was a stock music from some company. The library also included Hardcore Holly and later Crash Holly's theme. To be stock music? That's some great freaking stock music. That's some legendary stock music. Makes me think about like all the times I hear a song somewhere on maybe a sports broadcast, and then I hear it somewhere else, and then I hear it somewhere else, and I'm like, that's the same exact song. Yeah, some stock music out there is not lame. There's some really great stock music that, you're like, what? I heard that somewhere else. What? Who owns that? Yeah. Chicago Infinity. Haha. Amico! What happened to Radical? Well, Amico just replaced that because that was a very special installment of Amico News. That will be like the last time, unless something crazy happens and there's some amazing Amico news or it's actually released, that's the last time I'm going to do like a standalone Amico upload. And I thought, closing time was adequate at the end of that. And I did like all the pictures that went by, pretty much of like all my Amico uploads in the past. And then I made a playlist to commemorate Amico news. Yeah, but that was just a one-time thing. So don't expect me to yell, Amico! anymore.